One day, a DC-9 just decided to speed down the runway and took off. Meanwhile, a 727-200... Whoa. Hold on. One day, the 727 was also getting ready for takeoff. The plane had taken off. Soon, the DC-9 traffic alarm went off. The pilots were concerned that traffic was nearby. But at first, they thought everything would be okay. Meanwhile, with the 727, they heard their traffic alarm and hoped traffic was not nearby, but they didn't know they were about to have a collision. Soon it happened. Both planes were near each other. Oh, hold on. Take two. Soon both planes were on the collision course, and of course they missed. Take three. Okay, now let's see if they're on the collision course. Nope. Okay, soon both planes were now on the collision course. Of course, they're not. Soon they were on the collision course. The 727 got obliterated, and the DC-9 lost its wing and started falling towards the ground. Soon, the DC-9 started a sharp bank while descending fast. The DC-9 was about to crash into the ground. The DC-9 was about to crash into the snow. American Airlines 191 vibes. And the DC-9 crashed into the snow. Because of the impact, one of the engines got broken, and then the engine caught on fire. And the wing was bending so much it broke, making the DC-9 fall over. Out of 100 passengers on board, only 3 of people lost their lives, with 40 injuries and 97 survivors, as you can see on the occupant data beside me. Well, not me, the camera. But then, because of the angle of how the plane was, with the vertical stabilizer holding the plane, the fuselage was beginning to stress, and parts of it were falling apart until the plane broke apart. Somehow, the engine that was still attached to the plane caught on fire. And the fire was spreading into the back of the plane. And the tail of the plane was burnt. And somehow, the cockpit was falling apart due to somehow the cockpit got damaged, and because the sun got more hotter, since the and then, due to how hot the sun was, the plane exploded, which caused more fatalities, and only one survivor was left. Meanwhile, with the 727, somehow it came back. It just the engines failed and it just crashed. If you guys are wondering, DC-9 wreck is here. I had to restart it to spawn the 727, so that's why the wreck is not how it is. So let's just pretend some of the both wings broke off. And then somehow the wings started burning. So we're just going to make the wreck. We're just going to redo the DC-9 wreck. Catch the engine on fire. And let's say the vertical stabilizer collapses. And we also have to break the plane in half if I can. I'm trying to break it in half.
Are you even hungry now? Are you hungry now? Maybe I'm thirsty. Not sure. Not sure. It's being so unclear with me.
I can't break it in half. Oh no. Oh, there we go. And of course, we gotta burn. We explode the tail. Uh-oh.
Why don't you just grab something now then? Why don't you just grab something now then? This has escalated like so far beyond. I guess I'll just.
Okay. So 15 survived. So 15 dead on the DC-9. How much? 727 had a pretty good wreck. Yeah, 727, pretty good wreck. But let's just say the wing broke. The wing broke off. Let's just say the plane broke in half. So the plane broke in half.
Where I'd apologize for taking so long, and personality traits I needed to nurture. She'd already ordered a gravestone reading. Violet Marie died 1995, reborn 2024. She made me visit the cemetery weekly to introduce my pregnancy to dead Violet's grave. She pressed her ear to my belly and had full conversations with Violet.
And the 727 broke in half.
You want to murder her twice? She hissed. That's when I knew I had to protect my child. I secretly named my daughter Blair on all the paperwork. For 6 months after her birth, I let Mom believe she.
And then let's say one of the engines caught fire and exploded, causing more. So then the tail was completely obliterated. And then the cockpit broke. Some of the fuselage and cockpit broke. And then the cockpit started catching on fire somehow. And it started spreading all around the cockpit pretty fast. So yeah, this is taking a while to burn actually. And there we go. So this fire should go out. So here is the 727 wreck. And if we fly over here, just fly on over here. Say a couple of miles away is the DC-9. DC-9 and back there, 727. So after... I had to redo it because you guys didn't see, the occupant, aka passenger data. So I redid the 727 wreck, and the cause for the 727's wreck is the tail engine exploding after the collision. So yeah. Same thing with the DC-9. So, here are the results after the collision. On the fateful day. Damn it. On the fateful day of September 27th, 2025. Here is the DC-9 wreck. Had to redo it because you guys didn't see the death total. So here is the DC-9. And over here, and there's some debris, because if you fly all the way over here, after the 727's back exploded, here's how it ended up. So, yeah. Here is the death total. On that fateful day of Saturday, 27th, 2025, the result of the mid-air collision, 260 people lost their lives. No survivors were found.